¿Qué haces? ¿Qué haces?
The movie opens with Oliver and his girlfriend Karen on a train ride home. Oliver, it turns out, is a short film director with a history of making small-scale adult projects. Their relationship, however, isn't exactly smooth. They argue during the ride. Once they reach home, Karen goes to take a bath while Oliver stays behind in the bedroom. While browsing online, he comes across a shocking video featuring Aurora, who, as he realizes, is his stepsister. He's completely caught off guard and doesn't know how to react. Despite this, he joins Karen in the bathroom later, trying to keep things normal. Months pass, and Oliver moves into a city apartment not far from where Aurora and his mother Julia live. Curious to reconnect, he visits Aurora at her college. At first, she doesn't recognize him. After all, it's been almost 20 years since they last met. But once her memory kicks in, she's genuinely happy to see him again. She introduces her friend Natalia to Oliver, and together they head back to Aurora's house. Aurora is curious why Oliver's in town. He explains that he's there for a project and is staying temporarily at a friend's place. Aurora, feeling welcoming, offers him to stay at her house, but Oliver politely refuses, citing Julia's dislike for him. Despite this, she lends him her car and invites him to lunch the next day. That evening, Oliver attends a party with friends, and the next day he joins Aurora at her house. She gives him a haircut and they catch up, but he notices Aurora has a boyfriend, Carlos. He secretly installs a camera in Aurora's room. The camera allows him to see what's happening there. During lunch, Julia's dislike for Oliver becomes obvious. She asks why Karen isn't with him, and he explains she's busy with work. Julia then warns Aurora to avoid spending time with Oliver, but Aurora insists she will make her own choices. At some point, Aurora receives a mysterious package, which she assumes is from Carlos. Meanwhile, Oliver observes interactions discreetly, and starts realizing that Carlos and Aurora's relationship isn't as perfect as it seems. Later, Aurora and Natalia attend a social event, and Oliver invites Aurora to his own party. She arrives later, and the two share a playful, slightly tipsy moment. Oliver notices she's stressed about her upcoming exams, and they have a long, heartfelt conversation. During this talk, it becomes clear that Aurora's feelings toward Oliver are stronger than she initially admitted. The next day, Aurora visits Oliver while he's preparing for lunch. She notices a camera in his room, which surprises her. At lunch, Aurora asks about a video Oliver has. He explains it features Karen, who enjoys making creative short films. Aurora also mentions that Carlos recorded a video of her and him, which has been shared online. Hearing this, Oliver goes to meet her. Oliver shows her what he has, which shocks her and makes her angry. She reminds him that they are step-siblings and leaves frustrated. Aurora decides to make Oliver feel jealous by spending time with Carlos. But Oliver isn't affected because he's already aware of it. Later, a group outing occurs with Oliver, Aurora, Carlos, Natalia, and Natalia's boyfriend. Tensions rise when Natalia shows interest in Oliver, and a dramatic moment unfolds between Oliver and Aurora, which Carlos witnesses. Enraged, Carlos leaves without confronting them directly. That night, Aurora goes home and faces Julia's wrath for her behavior with Oliver. Carlos also confronts Oliver violently, causing further complications. Julia sends Aurora to a psychiatrist, believing her behavior is unusual, though Aurora insists she's fine. Eventually, the school learns about the complicated connection between Aurora and Oliver. Julia tries to control Aurora, claiming Oliver is using her. Oliver watches all of this unfold remotely, but Aurora doesn't listen to her mother. She runs to Oliver's house the next day. When Aurora arrives, she finds Oliver spending time with Natalia, which angers her. She scolds Natalia, and Natalia leaves. Aurora confronts Oliver about his intentions, but despite his explanations, she refuses to believe him. In anger, she destroys the camera in her room, symbolizing the end of their secretive surveillance. The movie concludes with a strong message about trust, communication, and the consequences of deception. Aurora and Oliver's story leaves viewers reflecting on their choices, the tension between family and personal desire, and the complications of navigating difficult relationships.